thinking that's what the thing is up with that. Alright. Anyway, like I said, we're going to press on anyways because despite the fact that I am absolutely for protecting net neutrality, because trying to cut off people that should be given an equal playing field on something as wild as the internet is bullshit, and also stops people like me from being able to make whatever they want on it. Everyone should be able to do what they want on it. It should be protected like it is a utility. It should be considered just as important and vital for people as electricity and frickin' water. I'll walk into another room while I watch on my phone too, so sometimes I'm two people. Oh, okay, so maybe it is counting your other phone or something, maybe. Okay. Be sad, but because I would love some extra viewers. Not to say that you're a bad viewer by any means, Fixie, but I'd love more viewers to join us. But to each their own. Let's see here. Where did I leave off? We left off out here. There are plenty of things to still do back in town. The current side mission wants me to go in there. Let's see what else we got. Do I have anything else? Don't have an endless night. Have one story mission at a time. That's... Oh, okay, never mind. I still need to reach level 14, so that's not helping right now. Map. Ah. I bumped my hand on my... while trying to rub my nose. Actually, we need to get our asses over there, so what I need to do is I need an anima jump. And get this side mission down here done. Whee! You gonna let me walk? That's a thing. Okay, there we go. Apparently it was having a difficulty loading something, I don't know what. I expect all kinds of internet issues, by the way, because of the whole protect neutrality thing. The end of net neutrality means ISPs could start charging for faster speeds for specific content, which basically means they could effectively censor whatever they wanted. There's that as well. They could actually force people onto platforms that they would prefer them to use because they have money in those other platforms.
Local bounty detected.
And other things like that as well. It's literally the Wild West, and they're trying to even wilder the West, which is not a good idea. Don't outwild the Wild West. The Wild West outwilds you. Wow. My machine gun is badass right now in this area. Hey, that's kind of weird. I can actually clearly see him this time. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's because it's daylight out. That's why we could easily see him. Gotcha. Well, this side mission's done. Collect.
And I got AP and SP for it too.
And they are already dead. Never realized there was a hole up there. Then again, we were over here at night last time too. Take it. Leave the cave. Defeat cursed zombies at the cave entrance. Destroy the idol in Norma Creed's bonfire. Catch up to me first, I'm too fast. Watch me go, vroom! Alright, and that is another side mission done. Collect. Okay, some more stuff we can work on later. Hi, Norma. Yep. Let's see here. I already did her missions. Now she's completely done. Oh, Psychic Lady. You can go back to her. She still has a second mission, I believe. I believe we did the first one for her now. Watch me run, you can't catch me, vroom. Nope, next one up. Hello, Madame Roguette. The Vision.
It was always about deception. The crystal ball, the gypsy clothes, the fake accent. Cheap props to make the fortune cookies easier to swallow. My customers, they bought into it because they wanted to. If there's no free will, if it's all about fate, life is a whole lot simpler. We can just say, hey, it was meant to be, and get on with it. That's the key to fortune telling. That's why people fall for it. We're all prisoners of our search for a higher meaning. It's all about mutual deception. I never believed I was telling people anything they didn't already know. Until now. I have waking dreams. Visions. I see auras. Auras! Yours, by the way, is bright enough to blind me. I see through the eyes of others. I can even see into the future, for real. The paths of fate, clear as day. It's almost like I've become who I've pretended to be all these years. Or maybe I'm just going crazy. I could be going crazy. I wouldn't blame myself if I was going, oh, great. Here we go again. I'm having another vision. They come and go like headaches. I can't really control them. Quick, before it passes. I see your twin paths. One leads to salvation, the other to defeat. I see black tendrils rising to embrace you. Voices whispering in your ear. Corruption from within and from without. Something rising from the bottomless deep to devour us all. To turn day into night. Sorry. I see something else. Our paths intertwine, converge, and at the end of it, Exodus. Inescapable, permanent, fated. On the tip of the pyramid, your path shall be revealed. That's as good as it's gonna get. Make of it what you will. Sometimes I get more visions, like the aftershocks of an earthquake. If that happens, I'll let you know. You won't even have to pay my usual fee. Let's call it a freebie, sweetie.
Just so I can help you get the headaches done, am I right? Why don't I have a light cycle effect? I believe that would be part of the running thing. Sorry, Alt, not Escape. Used to having a better menu pop up like that. As far as I'm aware, you need to unlock them or buy them or something. Those... Yeah, I just get set sprint. A whole bunch of these require the gold ingot things. Others are just not unlocked. I assume they also need to be bought through the store or something. I don't know. I've never had any extra stuff because it was all spend money, and I've never had any actual money to spend on it. That's pretty much the main reason. Owned, unowned favorites. Random, okay. But okay, so on the tip of the pyramid, your path will be revealed. Pyramid, pyramid. Pyramid point down there. Yep. Boom. Yeah, Randy has it because he unlocked it on regular Secret World. He paid for money for that. Same with Barry's scooter and several other things. Like I said, I never actually had money to spend on that stuff. Literally, you want to know how I got this jacket? I got this jacket and a special pair of pants with it as part of a retro outfit, which was the only thing I had money for at the time. That's all I bought extra for this game. It's part of a retro punk look. And the jacket in particular reminds me of the one badass acting guy from the one super beefy goth guy from Return of the Living Dead. The one with like the nose ring that goes to his ear and stuff. The jacket reminds me of his jacket.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Not going to bother with the bounty. Initiating. Remember, there used to be a quest up here, and I don't see it anymore, and I don't see a marker either, so they got rid of it. I don't know why I remember that one in particular, I just remember there used to be one up here. So maybe over here. There we go.
I had another vision. Shadows. Long shadows. From the old boughs of the fairy forest. The flickering lights of the foolish fire guiding your path. Come, Rebecca. Does this make any sense to you?
Wispwood. Whee! Justin Bieber posters. I don't think so. If you see my wall, you'd see Final Fantasy posters. And a Halloween poster from the original Halloween. And a poster from Lost Boys. Which actually I got for free because someone was tossing it out before I left my old apartment complex. Also, I have a plastic gargoyle demon thing on my bedroom door that's holding the sign, "Abandon all hope, ye who enter here."
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Still not gonna hunt them unless they come after me. I think we should get closer to the tree if the boss would leave me alone. There we go. There we go.
Guess what? More visions. This time there's bees. The incessant buzzing of leaves. And flowers. Flowers blooming out of season. To mark the path ahead.
That away. Around all this, people who enter my bedroom have clearly already done their abandoning. Kappa face. This way. Just go up a little bit further this way. No, I got that Abandoned Hope sign. I want to say that would have been Halloween. I got it at a Halloween store. I want to say it might have been around somewhere around 2006. And it's been on every bedroom door I've had since. After that Halloween. I don't know, I kind of like it. Say a lot about a person just by seeing what they have on their door. Much like you can tell a lot about a person just by hearing which movie they first saw Tim Curry in.
I first saw him in Clue.
Have you read The Inferno? As in Dante's Inferno, or is this the other Inferno? I keep forgetting. But that's where the quote comes from. I remember that much. I cannot say I've actually read it now.
Coming. The visions, it's exhausting. So I see an angel guarding hollowed ground, sword in hand to ward off evil and to guide the way.
Vexy says he first saw my brain just farted on his name now. God damn it. I hate when my brain does that. I'm not gonna leave here till my brain can remember the name I literally gave like 2 minutes ago. God, Tim Curry. Yes, thank you. My brain just hemorrhages when it least needs to be. But yeah, he said he just he first saw Tim Curry in Rocky Horror Picture Show, which I think was his first movie, as I recall. Clue happened to him, I want to say something like 5 or so years later. No, it's I hate my brain half the time because it's so forgetful about fucking everything. This is also the reason why I believe I have a certain level of dyslexia, not only because of my difficulty reading certain things. My ability to not be able to actually even count things, much less read things if they're a certain size. My ability to say things backwards when I'm looking at them forwards. And several other annoyances that I have of how my brain works. It's obviously dyslexia of some sort. Eat lead. Let's see here. They want me to come out to the angel statue, right? Get off me. Oh, and now you died on me when I was trying to kill you.
This had better be the last one. It's terrifying. The cold, dead eyes of the innocent stare at you from the gallows. Their blank gaze a mirror to the past and the future.
Spooky.
War memorial here. Put them back in their graves as soon as possible. Oh yes, okay. These guys. And actually, this is actually the perfect time to pull it out because we can run over here this way and gradually work our way to where we need to go for the main mission. And we'll actually have our side missions done for today. Ah, 1991 showing. Yeah, it definitely sounds like dyslexia to me. There's very little else it could be. I think we just got the 50 monster kill count. We'll grab the brochure here quick. Just get this immediate stuff out of the way, and then I'll come back and we'll actually work on that later. That is essentially an introduction to the next area, more or less, along with the main storyline that we have already done. Veterans Day. Veterans Day stuff first. Let's get these guys done. You are not the zombie we are looking for. This way. Oh, I know what that's for. We'll get to that later. That's for that mission. Did I? Actually, let's make sure. Yeah, those are for the other side missions that I picked up, and the rest of them should be out here. Moving right along, there should be somebody out here. I believe it was along this tree line, yes? Oh, hi. Oh yeah, there's the one that was hiding with them earlier. Yep, there's Doc. He died pretty quick. Also, doing this solo means I've had more experience points. Had a few rough patches earlier, but since then I've been punching out clocks and taking names. Oh. Yeah, the Irish take. Top of the morning to ya, laddie. And collect. While we're at it, might as well start doing a little bit of this. Heard something thud somewhere in the house. Almost made me jump out of my skin. Alright. I don't know why he just did that. The covered bridge here. Need to finish our first story mission for tonight. Got all of our side stuff. Works the case with Mayor John Langmore. And to law, justice, and reparation. May the unquiet dead of Hangman Span accept the lot passed to them in this life and proceed to the next without sin. Good luck with that.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
No, we're not doing that. Oh, hi. Hangman Inspector. I'll need some fire, Spectre.
That's all of it. The storm's past, for now. I don't know what lies at the end of this road, but it's not good. For any of us.
Other quests that we'll partake in a later date. Collect. Okay, gave me anima shards, I think. I'm not sure what it gave me for sure. Anyway. Unless it was some sort of extra clothing item, I'm not sure. Anywho. Nice bug game.
I still got a gun in my hand.
Okay. So what we do need to do though is need to figure out where the last of our main missions in the area are. It looks like the church is the last of them, so I will be focusing on Henry Hawthorne. And I can get to him really fast, or I could just run. I think I'm just going to run because he's not that far away. Pretty much just over the hill here. I guess the little blue and yellow ticks are where your XP would be if you did current missions. You mean the blue bar at the bottom and the little yellow and blue ticks? The yellow and blue ticks are actually when you're getting AP and SP, and then the blue bar, the main one that spreads across itself, is your XP bar essentially. And when it hits the very end, you technically have leveled up. Otherwise, the XP you get is what makes that move, and as it hits the SP and AP marks, you collect them. And that's essentially how leveling works in this game. Technically, you don't really get too much of a stat boost as far as I'm aware between levels, but you do get to increase your abilities as you level up. Speaking of which, going to go into my abilities really quick here. How many points do we have? Oh, nice. Can I get accuracy right now? I can. And I have a few points to spare. But it's not letting me unlock it for some reason. Oh, do I need to get this first? Bet you I need to get this first. Yep. Now I could get this, but I don't have enough points. I think I can get for 5. Oh yes, let's get that. We'll get the non-equipable things first. And AP gets spent in here. Can I get this? What does this even do? Consumes force salt energy. Take aim at your target and fire a powerful shot at their vitals, doing 399 physical damage and slowing its movement. Sounds nice. I need a couple more AP though. AP is kind of hard to come by. And I'm a canister. Consumes 2 assault rifle energy. Launch a canister, revitalizing ammo to your target, healing nearby allies. Okay, that's what that does. Radical retreat. Put some distance between you and your enemies by quickly moving backwards. Essence grenades, high explosive grenades. A vile shot, leeching ray. The drained energy heals your defensive target for 17 and additional 9.8% of the damage dealt. Interesting. I still want to wait for those last 2 points just so I can finish the top here, and then we can work on the other ones pretty quickly again. And probably pick the grenade row to finish up next. Anyway, that's it for right now for that. Alright. This crazy little thing. Kingsmith Code. I think we'll be finishing him tonight, and we'll get a peek at this final mission later.
Secrets, an illuminated manuscript waiting for those who would read between the lines. I've seen it spelled out, the hidden truth of this blighted Garden of Eden. For are we not seekers of knowledge, you and I? Even a man of God can have his eyes open to further enlightenment and illumination. To be illuminated under the eye. The pyramid? The Illuminati. I'm with the Illuminati. I don't have a badge or anything like that. I'm what you might call a hobbyist member. But I earned it. I did extensive research on the net. The code words I followed led me to forums. Secret forums. Forums that don't show up on Google. And I'm an avid poster. A valued poster. I know there are paths in Kingsmith not on any map. The work of the Illuminati is everywhere. A secret gospel, chapter and verse throughout the town. Signs and formulae. That's why you're here, isn't it? Now, my work is not exhaustive. There are elements of our grand plan I may have overlooked. Tiny, tiny details still left unexplored. I trust we have each other's disclosure.
Sure. Keep telling me anything the Illuminati has for us. Yeah. Oh. Examine the plaque on the ground. Find a location referenced in the message. In the seat of power, the navigator immortalized, illuminating the path to the sleeping priest and Fletcher. Right, okay, so we had to go to Town Hall, the seat of power. A valid poster. Duh. Actually, yeah, it's on the other side of this. Went down the wrong block. Oh well. Won't be the first time, won't be the last. Down this one, there we go. Piss off. Bunch of turkeys. Remember, this place ain't protected. If they come in here, we're screwed. Okay, we're fine. You took a few seconds to load up. Okay, now we need to know what the code was. And this is where I have to say that the game has its own head logic and makes no sense. So here's the in-game browser. And we're just going to go to google.com. The Kingsmouth code. Next, hidden location, hint show. Look at the text on the first plaque you found, image in tier 2. Show. Painting is found only illuminating the path to the sleeping priest and Fletcher. Location you find is made into a historical residence, sleeping priest, with a big sign in front of it. Yup. Although it's not the front entrance you are going to use, go to the priest's house next to the church and find the sealed doors at the back side. This is where your note stuck in the back of the paintings is of use. Text, the note says, time is the providence of kings and gods. Hand to time, pointed truths written by kings. Word enlightenment. The encrypting message gives a code to open the doors to the basement. The key parts are the hands of the time, the pointed truths of the king by kings in the words of God. The think religion, Bible verse. Find the clock in town, and then back in Town Hall. So 1 Kings 10:10 says, and she gave the king 120 talents of gold and spices. The queen of Sheba gave to King Solomon. Only Kings 10:10 have any mentioned numbers, which the keypad requires. Kingmouth is also located in Solomon Island. The code to enter the basement is 120. Essentially, it's really backwards, and we don't have time to search out the solution by hand, and I can't remember what the code was, so it's literally forcing me one by one to look at the hints, is what it's doing. But yeah, I forgot what the number was, because again, dyslexic, and the number is 120. Boop.